Okay.
We are here.
What should we talk about?
First, intro, as in Green Room episode 7 now, I think. I'm losing count.
Depends on
sadly.
which ones you upload.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
this is
even I
7,
Even I
hopefully.
don't know the schedule.
Yeah. And today we're going to be talking about Jordan Peele's movies, all 3 of them, because in my opinion, they're all masterpieces in their own ways.
Right.
But we'll get into it. But first, we always have to do the little banter of whatever we watch this week, or just whatever's on our mind before we really get into it. And checking out, I don't think I've seen too many things.
I saw you officially reviewed Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Can you find TV shows on Letterboxd?
No, so that was a special IMAX showing of the finale for season 4. And I'm like, well, I just watched those 2 episodes, so I'm just going to log it and then I can like actually have a review for just these 2 episodes. That's what I did. And honestly, seeing that in IMAX would have been like one of the greatest things to see. Because
Of course.
the season 4, I thought people were gonna be wrong, but season 4 is definitely the best season of Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that are going on and they all conclude at the end of season 4. That's why I'm right now watching through season 5, and I'm like, where's this going? Because they kind of like concluded everything in season 4, so it's like
They
they're
have
trying
to start over?
not start over, but like all of the arcs that happened throughout season 2 to season 4 all kind of ended in their own ways.
Okay.
Or just most of them. So it's like, what's next? It's like one of the characters, she's stuck with this guy that she literally hates. She's like a 12-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
And she literally tries killing this dude a couple times. Terrible stuff. But
I mean, not if...
that's a whole arc that happens throughout the whole season. And then at the end of the season, stuff happens. So it's like, how they're going to go from there. Like, every character kind of went through their own thing throughout season 3 and season 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it all kind of, like, ended in a way. Some of them didn't really. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not vibing with it as much. But season 5, people say, is, like, the last good season. So
you have that to look forward to.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it is honestly getting good now.
Okay.
But I'm, like, 4 episodes in, so it took a little bit. But
so what about it is so good? Like the characters, the soundtrack.
Definitely the characters. Soundtrack's another thing. The theme song.
Yeah.
Every single time you freaking another episode, you listen to that again, and it's like, oh yeah. The main menu music to season 1 is amazing.
On your little discs.
Yes, on my discs.
What about There's a song called "The Rains of Castamere," right? Or have you not gotten there yet?
I don't know the song titles.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a music nerd, respectfully.
Well, Sigur Rós, a very cool band, does the song for Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I think that... I don't know what season it is. I think it's the 4th or 5th, so you might have yet to watch it.
It probably would be 4th then. Yeah, definitely the characters. There's so many characters that you hate with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
And at some points, you love them, you're rooting for them, then you hate them again. There's like the main characters that you root for the entire time, and they do stuff that are like, why did you do that? Like, they're all human. There aren't really any like true good guys in it.
Yeah.
They all do terrible things, and some of the terrible people do good things. It's really interesting.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, yeah. I think season 1 is a great start to the entire show. Shows you what just everything's going on. And then season 2 kind of just tries carrying it. It's like, again, season 1 I feel like ended everything off, and it's like it could have just been its own one season thing. And season 2 kind of fell off. So it's like, what are they doing? And then season 3 is like, guess what? All the arcs that happened in season 2, they just got better. And then season 4 is like, let's get those arcs and just end them in amazing ways.
Do you think you're gonna read the books?
Maybe at some point.
Okay.
I'm not quite certain about it though yet, just because I'm not much of a reader. I like to just watch
There's
stuff.
a lot of books too, aren't there?
There's like 6, maybe 7. I don't know. Don't look at me like that. I'm not doing the joke. I'm resisting.
You literally said it, bro, not me.
7 or 6. How about that?
Okay, that's better. I'm not laughing because that joke is not intelligent.
Trust me, I love doing that joke, but I'm never doing it on camera because that's just
Yeah,
weird.
live.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there might be more books. I feel like there's a lot of them, but because he never technically finished.
Yeah, he
writing them.
didn't. I think
And then he's starting like other series. Are you gonna watch the other series?
House of the Dragon,
Uh-huh.
or what the acronym is Hot D. I do kind of want to watch it,
Okay.
but I mean, my thing is no one really talks about it, so it's like, is it even worth it? But I mean, I kind of do. I'll just give season 1 a try and just see what it is, because
I heard House of the Dragon was good. I thought
Yeah.
a second season just came out.
Yeah, well, so in Game of Thrones they mention the Mad King and the actual rule of dragons, because when Game of Thrones takes place, they said they haven't seen dragons in hundreds of years.
Uh-huh.
But House of the Dragon is what they call it, House of the Dragon, and it's about a family that basically has dragons when dragons were still around. So it's, in my opinion, I think it's about how dragons kind of disappeared for a while.
So it's
I
a
think so.
prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Okay.
And it's about the Targaryen family, which in Game of Thrones is the girl that's across the entire world that's slowly trying to go to like the actual throne. The Iron Throne's what I call it. It's on the poster of Game of Thrones. Wait.
Yeah, I know
The
what it
freaking
looks like.
the freaking covered with the swords and all that. Oh man, I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing cinema.
You're very enthusiastic.
I am. I've been vibing with the whole show. It's just been a great time because, I mean, Peter Dinklage carries it, in my opinion. His character
Yeah.
is so freaking good, and I haven't really seen much with him, so I'm like, what is this
It just gets
guy
better.
doing? Yes,
It
well,
has
because
to.
he's basically nothing. He
That's
knows
not
that
nice.
he knows, because it revolves around him literally being a dwarf. That's why he's playing, because but
Racism.
he's born into a family that their last name is so important. So he's nothing, but his name carries himself basically. So he's like, I'm a Lannister. I can do basically whatever, even though people kick me around like nothing. And his family disowns him. It's a whole thing that goes throughout, and he goes through some terrible things in season 4. That's kind of what made it really good, because it's like, how is this gonna go? And it goes, and it's great. And then there's
Very descriptive.
There's some fantasy elements in it too. There's a whole army of the dead that they haven't seen in hundreds of years, and it's they're finally coming back. So they're trying to team up with enemies basically to have a chance to fight them. It's just amazing in all ways, because there's so many things going on at once, and it's flawless. It isn't focus on this person for whole episodes, and you're like, wait, what happened? What's going on with this character? We haven't seen him a couple. No. They try showing a little bit of everything in every episode, but in the finale, it kind of focuses on just Jon Snow, because there's a whole war that kind of happens in a whole episode. Also, has some of the greatest romances in film, I'd say.
Okay.
I don't know. There's just so many that you have a heart for, and of course terrible things happen because Game of Thrones does not shy away from literally anything. But that's it I can say about Game of Thrones, because I do think you should watch first 4 seasons. I'm saying that right now, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
I think fantasy is such a good genre, and there's so much potential for them to do it right. And there's so many series out there that would be great as a movie or a TV show. If they, so they did Wheel of Time, not good.
Okay.
But I feel if they did a Mistborn or a Brandon Sanderson type stuff, if they did the Stormlight Archive, that would be Game of Thrones level. If they made that into a TV show,
yeah, it
would be up there.
At some point, I do want to watch the Witcher series. We talked about it a little bit before. So I heard it's also amazing. Season 4 is out now, I'm pretty sure.
With Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah. I'm
R.I.P.
stoked.
Henry
Cavill. Yeah. The other thing I watched is a short film, so I don't know if it counts. But so my cousin, who we were hanging out yesterday. It was a great time. He always finds the strangest short films you can think of. The first thing he showed us was called The Strange Thing with the Johnsons.
Okay.
Which is a 30-minute short film. It was Ari Aster's like first film in a way. Ari Aster made Hereditary, Midsummer, made some really big.
Hereditary.
Yeah, he made some really big films, but he started off with this. Really messed up. I'm not saying any of it on air because it could probably take down the episode.
Really?
Yes, it's really messed up, but he showed it to us as a joke. So when he was like, I got another one for you, we're like, oh no, what is this? And he shows us 1952's Neighbors, which it's basically stop motion, but with humans, like they move a little bit, take a picture, so it like looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even really know how to describe it because like it's supposed to be like a really like serious type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
but there's just so many weird like stop motion moments. We were just laughing the whole time. Like we just play it as a joke, but like
But you
I don't know.
actually
There's
liked
a
it.
lot of just interesting things in it. That's why I didn't rate it, but just because I'm like it's a short film. I don't really care. And then yesterday we watched Weapons again for me because
Yeah.
Weapons I love. And fun fact, we'll get into I'll just say it right now. But Jordan Peele tried getting the rights to Weapons, and he did not. And then he fired his whole team that tried getting the rights, whatever you call them or whatever. So he really wanted.
As one does.
He really wanted to make this movie himself, but he didn't. But I think Zach Cregger did an amazing job with it
Okay.
because it has so many terrifying moments in it and stuff, and then it gets hilarious. It's really weird to describe unless you watch it. This is the reason why I watched Magnolia, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This was inspired by Magnolia because there's different perspectives in it. You go through like one set of eyes, how they're doing it, something weird happens, and then switches to someone else. And then it goes from the beginning again.
That sounds weird. But
It's really good though how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, like right when the name pops up and you're like, because you saw like something weird happen to them at the very end of someone else's video, it's like, oh, we're gonna see what happened to them. It's really cool. Some people didn't like the ending. 'Cause the ending is a little weird, a little comical, but I think it's still good. And watching this with 3 other people that don't do well with scary movies might be the best enjoyable experience. So let me tell you though,
Yeah.
little jump scares, and they were like just about jumping out of the seat, and they were like, "Ooh!" Yeah, that was great.
That does sound like fun. The audience, I mean, makes a huge
audience carries the
difference.
movie so much. Like The Thing made it like a funny movie.
When it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to. They kind of ruined it. Yeah, I just think like I don't know. I'd tell you to watch Weapons
Weapons.
if you have time this week. Go for it.
I'll add that to my list.
Sweet.
I didn't watch a whole lot this week.
You watch what you're supposed to.
I
That's
did
about
my homework,
it. Yeah.
but that was about it. I guess I'll have to start watching. I will say this, I didn't log it, but last night I was like, I need a little bit of a break from movies. Not like, kind of whatever, So I started watching Adventure Time.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Adventure Time?
I think so. Is that?
It's just colors and shapes, brother. It's just colors and shapes, and I'm here for it.
Okay. That's all. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Colors.
Colors and shapes.
Yep.
But it's really fun. I mean, the episodes are only like 11 minutes long. So I've just been breezing through the first season.
Dude, okay. So let's talk about Joe. Because you watched this.
Do you know anything about Joe?
I don't know anything about Joe, but you've giving it 1.5 stars. I need to know why you didn't like this. Whatever it is. I'm guessing Taratino said you should watch it.
Well, that is something I want to talk about. So I read his book called Cinema Speculation, and he talks about films among other things. Joe being one of them. So I was like, alright, I'll watch Joe. Whatever. And I also realized on Letterboxd, I tend to be very nice with my reviews, very optimistic. I usually give things a good review, and I say the things I like. I don't say the things I don't like. And so I was like, I need to add more things, because they have like the 5 stars underneath, and you like click through it, and it's like, oh, he reviewed this many films with this, that sort of thing. So I need stuff. I need to give bad ratings to movies. Joe was long. It's how do I even explain it? It takes place in like the 60s or whatever. Okay.
You don't even want to talk about it. It was just whatever. It was bland.
A guy. The main character. I don't know names, but anyways, his daughter falls in love with a drug dealer. The first scene is them taking a bath together and then shooting up heroin. Great, right? The heroin thing is very cool because it's almost like an homage to Pulp Fiction. Like that's what Tarantino was trying to shoot for, because it does a little bit of the same thing, like the needle and the spoon. So I was like, that's pretty cool that I watched this movie and I could see Tarantino's influences, because he does reference it in his book. Anyways, the girl goes to the hospital because she took too many drugs and started crashing out. So her parents are like, yo, what is going on? They're obviously upset. So the dad goes back to the guy's house, the junkie. He accidentally kills him, and he's not found for 3 days. After he kills him, he goes to a bar. There's a loudmouth guy saying all sorts of racial stuff. It's Joe. He has a balding head. He just rants about hippies and drugs and all the people that hate America. I think he was in Nam. I think that's referenced because he has a lot of guns in his basement. And so the film continues with the guy whose daughter is a drug addict. He is like high society-ish, so he has like a fancy office. He has good money, kind of pristine, whatever. Joe is kind of like rough around the edges, doesn't have a great job, just kind of says whatever comes to mind. So the contrast of the two societies is very interesting. The high-end guy brings Joe to like his places that he hangs out with, and Joe just kind of crashes out with all the rich snobs. That's funny. Anyways, I guess, should I just tell the whole plot and spoil it?
Yeah, I'm not watching this.
That's fair. Anyways, a bunch of stuff happens. They become drug dealers, Joe and this other guy. They sell the drugs to the hippies because they're trying to find his daughter, because she ran away, because she knows that he killed him. And so then they start doing the drugs. They have this weird thing, very weird scene. Anyways, the hippies steal their wallets and their drugs, and they go out to like a country house where it's all snowy. And so they're like, we gotta go get our wallets, right? So Joe and this rich guy, they go to the house. The rich guy's about to enter, and Joe's like, wait up. And he opens his trunk, he pulls out 2 guns, and then they just start shooting all these hippies. And the film ends with him killing his daughter unintentionally, and the last shot is like a freeze frame of her dead body lying out in the snow, and he's just standing on the porch. It was brutal, but it was a good ending, but I don't think the ending really justifies watching the film. So yeah, I watched it so you don't have to. The audio mixing was garbage. Some scenes like you have to turn up, and then other scenes it sounds like it's blasting. But
hate those.
Yeah, other than that, so that was Joe. And then I watched Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2 in the same evening.
Both 5 stars.
Yes.
So I need to know, you love them both together just flawlessly?
No.
What?
Okay, I love Kill Bill Volume 1.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Masterpiece. If you have not watched that, I don't want to spoil it for you. Genuinely go watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it deserves to be watched. It's a great film.
Yeah.
Remarkable. I was going to say phenomenal. Remarkable.
You had to pull out your list.
I had to pull out my list.
I have to look
Yes, please.
So I got these 2 books apiece
Mm-hmm.
at a record store in like Kutztown. It's wonderful. But they all have chapters in them, so I'm trying to just fact check myself. I'm trying to see where it is. So yeah, so Kill Bill Volume 1 is like basically perfect through and through.
Oh,
and like first,
absolutely.
they both look amazing. Just the yellow
Uma
and red.
Thurman.
Yeah. The steelbooks for these on Amazon are for sale right now if you want to get them for yourself.
Do they have like behind the scenes stuff?
Probably. They're doing it. I like these though so much. Oh man, look at this. Just like they have like these little booklets in it
Yeah.
that are like beautiful in ways.
Go
And each
watch
one,
the movie.
They have like
oh
whole little
yeah,
fun
that's
fact
deep.
things. $2. This is wonderful. And then the scenes. Which one? Yes. Chapter 9 in Kill Bill Volume 2, Ellie and I.
Mhm.
That honestly carried the second part, in my opinion. The second part is that the one that has the flashback with her with the old guy that like trains her on the same? Yeah, I did not care about any of that. That dragged the movie. But Kill Bill Volume 2 did have the ending to it, you know. Because Kill Bill Volume 1 ended with her being like, time to get the rest of the list, you know.
Yes.
Because the first one was her killing
First
part
one
of the people.
is a masterpiece. Yeah,
Yes.
the premise is it's a revenge flick with an assassin and a group of assassins. So the main character has a list of people that she wants to kill, and at the very top of the list, obviously, is Bill. Hence the name of the film. And it is just a non-stop ride of violence and feet. There were a lot of feet in this one.
Only in the first
Just
one.
like wiggle your big toe, like that whole thing.
Yeah. Well, you like
Wiggle
the
your
I'm
big
Buck.
toe. That was also a reference from another film called The Funhouse, which
Okay.
he talks about in
Okay.
Cinema Speculation.
And the her having to drive his car, and it's like the pink
Tarantino
wagon.
probably has that car.
That would
He-
not surprise me.
He probably has that like in a garage somewhere.
Yeah, that should be
'Cause,
in a
like-
museum though. Like a film museum that has like
All of his cars.
not just his, but like just cars in general. Like the DeLorean from Back to the
Ooh,
Future
yep.
would be sick in there. The Batmobile from all of them, honestly. Dark Knight, the Batman from the 60s. Like, come on, just throw all of them all together. You
In a
know?
museum.
Yeah. So I mean, they have the car but the Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the car that they got freaking.
Pew pew.
Yeah. Shot in a storm. Yeah. Hundreds of bullet
Yes.
holes in there. Yeah. That would be really cool to see. But like just the museum as a whole with just vehicles that were used in a film would be so cool. I don't know where the Gone in 60 Seconds car is. Have you seen that before?
Mm-mm.
So there's two versions. There's the 70s original, where my dad is obsessed with because he's a car guy. And
You
then
gave
there-
this 4.5 stars.
Gave what?
Kill Bill Volume 1.
Yeah.
Why not 5 stars?
Cause
You're just half a step.
I'm a little more strict with. Okay, you gave a Dictator 5 stars, so you don't have much leeway with.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
And then there's a Nicolas Cage remake of Gone in 60 from 2000. I watched. I couldn't tell you a single thing from. It's nothing.
Okay.
But the original 70s one, classic. Terrible acting, plot boring, but the last 40 minutes is absolute cinema.
Okay.
I have to just say it. It's a car chase, and they use the same car through the entire duration of it. So this car gets banged up and it looks terrible
That's fun.
at the end of it, and
They just
stunt
keep it.
driver almost dies a couple times. They actually were gonna film a sequel. They started filming it, and the stunt driver director guy died during the filming.
No.
So there are like
Hmm.
cuts of the movie of what they had before. Honestly, really cool to see because it's only like a half hour long.
That's brutal.
But yeah, you can just go on YouTube and watch the entire car chase. 'Cause it's
Yeah, it's
cinema.
iconic. Isn't it one of the first ones that they ever did like that?
Yeah, it's
Or am I thinking of a
there's so
different
many
movie?
cars getting destroyed and stuff. Blues Brothers is another one that has an iconic car chase because it's over the top. This isn't just police; it's a random band chasing them at some points and Nazis. Like, it's great.
Okay.
Honestly, one of the best musicals ever. Also,
Okay.
I'd say we should watch it just
Just
for no
because
reason. Yeah.
Kill Bill was so fun because it just keeps getting better.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, there's no way it's gonna go there.
And then it goes there,
does.
yeah.
I love
Did you like when it went black and white?
I did like that.
Yeah.
I wondered if that was like they had to do that because of just how much.
They had to keep it for the R rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I love it in the second one when he's like, no, there's not 88 of them. They just call themselves the Crazy 88.
Yeah.
I was like, I do actually want to count that and see how many people she kills. But great. I did love the transition between black and white. I felt like the soundtrack just, very good. Of course. What else did I like? Lucy Liu. Everything they say on Futurama about her,
it's true.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Futurama?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff I just haven't seen, sadly.
Yeah. But Lucy Liu. Anyways, there's a lot of feet in this one, so if you like feet, and the anime sequence, I like that. That was pretty cool. The second one was good. I agree. The first 40 minutes felt like kind of a drag, but I think it still does well.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a good movie.
It's worth it for Ellie and I, and just the entire finale.
Yeah.
Ellie and I is just classic.
And the finale, just her daughter is just so adorable. I was like,
Now, let's get into the meat of the episode, because
meat and potatoes.
Your latest watch was Us, which is the second Jordan Peele.
Yep.
But I first want to talk about Get Out,
Mm-hmm.
because Get Out is Get Out.
Okay.
It's, I don't know. A lot of people say Get Out is Jordan Peele's best, which I agree and disagree with, because I love Nope a lot more than Get Out. But they're both amazing, in my opinion.
Okay.
You have any initial thoughts of Get Out? So
Get Out. We watched that last week. I did like it. I thought it was pretty good. I will say there were some parts that I felt like were a little predictable.
Yeah.
And spoiler alerts, so go watch Get Out if you haven't yet. Oh, but I will say, I watched Us yesterday, and I like how the intro to Monkey Paw Studios or whatever is them stirring the saucer. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did like that. So when he's in the chair and he's grabbing and pulling the stuffing out, I was like, oh, he's gonna put that in his ears. I felt like that was a little predictable. I also felt like the girl that he likes, Allison, is that her name, or is that the actress?
Probably.
I was like, she's in on it. Like, there's no way she's not in on it when she's grabbing the keys.
Right when they showed the auction, them playing bingo, that's what they called it. Right
weird.
when you knew like this family is something, that's when you're like, okay.
So there's no way
because
she's
she
not
dragged him away from it, so then he couldn't see it. So it's like, okay. She has to be a part of it.
I will say the acting shift was really good. When she pulls out the keys, she's like, you know I can't give these to you.
And when she was on the phone call with Pod, I think, wait, what is Rod? Wait, I have it in my notes.
TSA.
Yeah, Rod.
Oh, yeah, I will say.
Yes, MFNA, yeah.
I will say this. I did like when the cop car showed up, and it was like a 50-50. Because if it was the cop from the beginning of the film, you're like, bro, this guy's cooked.
Yeah.
But if it's his buddy...
Yeah. Fun fact, but that was going to be the ending, was him getting arrested and just going to jail to like kind of complete his whole theme in it. It's very heavy stuff racism in general, but yeah.
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah. It was enjoyable. One of the hardest shots they had to pull off though was the deer head kill.
Yeah.
When he like shoved the deer head in, because they wanted to be like practical about it, but it was like, how are we supposed to pull this off? So they had to like have half the antlers be CGI so he could like pull off actually shoving it in. And I'm pretty sure if you like watch it closely, it doesn't look right. Yeah,
that is interesting because I looked it up, and the budget for that is just $4.5 million.
Wow.
So pretty cheap. And then you know how much it made worldwide?
100. Two.
256 million.
Worth it.
So it did really well. This
was Jordan Peele's first movie, of course we know that. But I mean, as like a first movie, this is insane. I want to make a movie. Boom. This, Reservoir Dogs, another amazing first one.
Whiplash.
Yeah, Whiplash. There's another one I'm thinking of. I can't think of it Oh,
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
no, we're not going there. I'd say Duel, Steven Spielberg. It was great. Hereditary, Ari Aster. That's the one I was thinking of. Hereditary is.
Yeah, as a
great
first
too.
film,
Yeah.
it's pretty up there.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. I just find that cool that it's like you pull off making an amazing film as your first one.
Yeah. Well, he does a lot. He did like a lot of producing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
Key
what
and
he
Peele.
did, he has worked on like other stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was the first one that he wrote, produced.
I'm pretty sure he was
directed.
a producer for Modern Family, Blackish, like some of those just
Yeah.
sitcoms in a way.
He wrote Candyman, or he didn't write it, or no, yeah, I think he did write Candyman.
The remake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think
okay.
he produced it, but he didn't direct
It's
it.
funny enough, I want to watch that one.
Okay.
The remake. I haven't seen the original, but I mean, I heard the remake's pretty good. And I'm like, I'll just watch that.
I mean, Jordan Peele,
Yeah.
so it has to be good.
Yeah, hopefully. What else? The Sunken Place was hard to film because it was basically kind of practical.
Yeah.
She was in a harness, and I'm pretty sure they're trying to film slow motion, but like not using slow motion. So like them having to control like his fabric on all of his clothes he was wearing must have been really hard to do.
Yeah.
The opening scene with Andre getting kidnapped, that was supposed to be a lot longer. It was supposed to be like cut between a whole family discussing like a Disney trip or something. So like, I don't really know why, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they cut it out. Rod, the off-color TSA agent guy that thinks that they're all sex slaves.
Mm-hmm.
That actor, a lot of his dialogue was just improvised, which just made it funny. Because his character was basically being us, the viewer, trying to tell him like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like he wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I do like the name of the film, Get Out. Like, it's
Mhm.
just, you already know where it's going to go.
I just like that they have title drops of like them saying it. Like
Get Out, like the
yeah,
guy.
the guy says get out, and us, probably when the two families are together, which we'll get into, they say nope. They say
Yeah.
a couple times throughout it. Game of Thrones, they dropped that in the first season too, funny enough.
Great.
I'm sorry, I have to just put a plug for Game of Thrones. It's amazing. There were more than 200 drafts of the movie.
Really?
Which, yeah. I'm like, how can you even do that? But it was inspired by Eddie Murphy's stand-up routine. Yeah. I didn't read like the whole story of Eddie Murphy's stand-up, but it was kind of like, you know, white family just having like modern slavery basically in a way,
Yeah.
or like some type of joke. Jordan Peele must have heard that and been like,
Hey.
you know, it'd be crazy.
If there was a whole movie about
Also, the
that.
main actor, that was his first film role, I'm pretty sure.
He
Could
does
be
a great
wrong.
job.
Yeah,
No, all the
his first
acting-
like big major role was in a Black Mirror episode.
Okay.
That's how he got attention.
Yeah.
And as we know, he's also the main in Nope, which is amazing.
Nope is really good.
Yeah.
I think it's probably my favorite. I mean, that
Um,
goes without saying, I think.
Yeah. So Us,
Us. I watched Us.
you watched it, the most recent. Last time I watched it was in April. I did not do my homework.
Okay.
Sorry. But I want to know what you thought of it because you gave it 3 stars,
Mm-hmm.
not 4, not 5.
Don't out me like that.
Okay, you gave Get Out 4 stars. You gave Nope 5, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 4.
Yes, I think I gave it 5 stars. It's
So,
really good.
What made Us not to that level?
It could have been that I watched it yesterday afternoon when the sun was still shining, so maybe I needed it to be dark, but I didn't feel very scared of it.
Okay.
Like, it had good thrills, and there's the one soundtrack that is a meme, and I laughed a little bit. So I don't want to spoil, but anyways, the soundtrack, there's like a part in the movie, and it's become a meme. So like every time you hear that audio, you're like, what? Kind of like when you're watching Spider-Man 3, and he does the thing where he turns around, and it's funny. It takes you away from the film. The characters were good. I liked the family dynamics of the main family as well as their friends, the other family that had some issues going on. But I think that was a really good contrast. The whole premise is really good, and I don't want to spoil it, but the ending was pretty cool.
You like the twist?
Mm-hmm. I did
Did
like
you
that
not see it
twist.
coming?
No.
Yeah.
I was like, holy smokes, that's actually super brilliant.
We'll do a little spoiler talk about it whenever we're done talking.
I will say, it doesn't resolve, and I like that, and I don't like that. Because you just have the line, and it's like, what's happening? What's gonna happen? Don't know. The movie ends.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing you have the budget down for it because you love budgets.
I love money. The budget was $20 million, so that's up a bit from his $4.5 million.
Yeah.
But it actually made $1 million more at the box office, $256 million worldwide, and Get Out was $255. So it did really well. And Nope is funny because it only made $172 million. So I don't know what's up with that.
That also was the year when movies were trying to come back in the theater. 22. This Top Gun Maverick kind of saved it.
Okay.
But that was kind of it that year.
Nope is, I think, his best one, and I think you would say that too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting that one didn't get as much. I would, dude, if it ever re-releases, I would go watch that, John.
Oh, definitely. IMAX.
Oh,
I
heck
want to see
yeah.
that in IMAX.
Yeah.
I'm not big with IMAX just because my neck hurts because our theater choice sucks.
But that film's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth killing my neck for. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So Us has rabbits in it,
Mm-hmm.
which play an interesting role in it. I mean, that's the first shot of the movie.
Yes.
Zooming out from a rabbit. Jordan Peele finds rabbits scary. That's why he wanted to put them in there.
Okay.
Just found that cool. I'm like, okay.
Did you like it? You liked it.
Yeah.
Do you like it more than Get Out?
No.
You like
Nope, Get Out, Us. But yeah, I don't. Us is like straight up horror because Get Out was kind of a mix of it being horror and like some comedy because there's just some lines like the wishing Obama had a third term, he would have voted.
Term. Yeah.
Which fun fact by that actor, he thought that was like completely genuine and wasn't a joke at all. So he tried he literally played it off like it was like the most genuine thing, which kind of made it even more funny. It's just like, okay, man, whatever.
That is funny.
Yeah, but like Us was like, okay, I made something that was like on the line. Let's make something that's like straight up terrifying.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's bad in any ways. I think he did really good. When the first introduction for the family, just there's a family outside, like terrifying. And then they like break in, and then they're like all like just in there talking to each other, and you're like, what is going on? Then you find out like there's doppelgangers of like everyone basically in a way. And
the shadows and the tethers.
And
I was
think,
like, you could.
They escape, right? Like that's how the whole thing starts to go down. They escape and then they like chase them, basically.
I was like, you could prevent this whole movie by just having a gun.
Yeah.
Literally, that's the answer. That's what I took away from the film, is to own a gun.
Yeah. I guess the other thing that kind of didn't hit for me is I just already knew the twist. I don't know. There's a channel. Shout out to Dead Meat. I love James.
Okay.
He basically gets any scary movie, and he'll basically summarize the entire thing. Calls it the kill count, but he just summarizes it, talks about like special features, like he'll do fun facts and stuff. Really cool. But I binge watched his stuff back in like 2019, and episode of Us came out, so I watched it, so I already knew
the spoiler for
it.
Okay.
Yeah, spoilers, but
it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the different dynamics with the family, but that's also extended to their doppelgangers in a sense. It was pretty freaky, like just the facial expressions they made.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then when they talk or just screech, it was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
So that was inspired by a Twilight Zone, called Mirror Image.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
You know? So I know you're a big Twilight Zone guy. I want to watch through all of them at some point.
They
or
definitely
just
hold
some of
up.
them.
Rod Serling.
Yeah, I want to buy the whole collection, but it's fairly expensive right now, so I'm waiting until it's on sale. Hopefully Thanksgiving comes and everything.
Rod Serling was crazy. He wrote like 80 of those episodes. There's like 120 of them, I think. I think he wrote like
You said
80.
Rod Serling, right?
Rod Serling.
Is he the like?
He's the host.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was also a nicotine addict. He would like smoke 3 packs a day. Apparently, he had like a lot of anger. I think he was. He actually acts in one of the episodes too, and it's a reference to. I think he was a pilot in World War II.
Okay.
And he struggled with a little bit of like insomnia and whatnot. So there's an episode that's off of that. Us was good. The soundtrack was really good. I think it's Jordan Peele's voice in the very beginning. So she enters the maze and it's him talking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it just, I felt like it wasn't scary per se. And again, that could have been because I watched it in daylight.
Yeah.
That might be a factor of it. But
I feel like it kind of is because like you watch a movie and you're like, okay, it's just a movie, and you turn it off and then just dark everywhere, and then you like see stuff in the shadows.
Okay.
Which is kind of just adds on to it, which is just great,
I'll do that next time.
Yeah, dude, definitely. When me and my cousins watched Weapons together, so my cousin walked here, so like he was like, now I'm gonna have to walk back, and me and my brother were like, it'd be really funny if we like sprinted at him with our arms out like in the poster. We didn't know because the other cousin that was there just drove him back. So
lame.
Yeah, I know, right? Such a wuss.
You gotta scare your cousins. That's what they're there for.
Oh yeah, definitely. Peele was a stand-in for the actors. They played 2 characters basically. So when whatever one they were playing, he'd play the other one because he's a professional actor.
Yeah.
He can. They said like he was really good at like standing in, which I just think is really cool. Just having the own director.
He's very talented.
Oh yeah, very, and hilarious. The Key and Peele skits.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Have you? What's your favorite one? I need to know.
I haven't seen them.
You haven't seen them?
No, I know what you're talking about, but I haven't.
Okay. Screw whatever we're watching tonight. We were watching some sketches. Okay. My favorite is the airplane one.
Well, don't spoil it.
We'll get into.
Don't spoil it.
Yes.
I want to watch it.
Now we need a whole episode about just Key and Peele skits.
Can you explain to me Explain to me the ending. What was that?
Spoilers for us. Cause I don't shy away from this stuff. You're talking about the twist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how she was the doppelganger and she switched. She like beat up the normal one, and then she
changed her to the bed.
Yeah, changed her to the bed, and then she just became her and just lived life.
Yeah.
Which I just think is crazy because that means the normal, not doppelganger ones, the one with the screechy voice and all.
The one with the plan.
Yeah, the one that's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly have to.
Do you think her son knew that? Because they have this moment when that's being revealed, and they're looking at one another.
Yeah, I think so, honestly. I don't know. Yeah.
I thought that whole scene... I saw someone... I was looking at reviews, and someone didn't like it. But the scene when Jonathan is, backing up into the flames... I like that
he
a lot.
could, control himself as a doppelganger. Yeah.
I like that.
That was really interesting.
That was cinematic, and then he
gets... I don't know. All of them getting brutally killed. All the ones that did. The scene with
Dude, they didn't even put up a fight. It's 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They all come out, boom, 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 boom. They're done.
Yeah. The scene with the other family, with the music blaring, was this call the police, and then it starts playing
the
police, which I just think was hilarious.
That was pretty good.
It was straight up horror, but that was
it's just going on in the background as they're fighting.
Yeah. Absolute cinema.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Can you remind me though, the actual, the full ending? Because you said it doesn't have a good ending. Just refresh me.
The ending is a bunch of helicopters, and it's just the line of all the doppelgangers in the red cloaks holding hands, and the line just goes allegedly across America. And it's weird because the very beginning of the film is the girl watching the TV, and they have that.
That was a big 80s thing. I think so.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't understand. And it just ends, and you're just like, okay, well, what happens now? Because there's like literally no guns in that movie.
Yeah.
It's just scissors and sharp objects.
And
like
boats.
One object. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the boat.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
Yeah. Is that all for us? Because us is the one that we both least like. But
Yeah.
still like.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's
Like,
not
I
bad.
definitely want to rewatch it at some point.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I liked the whole running thing. It was like, start running. Like, you better go. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. And all of them were chasing each other. Like, they all dispersed, and the doppelgangers of themselves were chasing.
Yep.
Terrifying. Yeah.
It's pretty brutal. But, yeah, it was good. It wasn't... I think it's funny that Jordan Peele is scared of rabbits.
He finds them scary. He doesn't... I don't know.
It's just rabbits, like, running around on the
Well,
floor in the scenes, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, that's Jordan Peele for you, because there's just tons of stuff like that scattered throughout his films, like the shoe that stands up in Nope. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm. His inspiration for us came from The Birds and The Shining.
The Birds.
The Birds, overrated, my opinion.
Never seen it.
Really? It's alright. The ending...
You still have to watch Birdemic, though.
I'm never watching that unless I'm full on drunk. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I find your terms acceptable.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nope. Really good. Should I run through the budget again?
Of Nope?
No, I won't. I do want to talk a little bit about cinema speculation.
You talked about it?
No, I want to.
Oh. Before we get into Nope, you
want to talk about Nope?
Do cinema speculation. I want to know.
Yeah.
Just some
I was going to
things.
say, because we talked a little bit about Nope. Cinema Speculation is a book that Tarantino wrote. It has a lot of short stories that he tells about his childhood. Has a lot of movie trivia and tons and tons and tons of names. Like, he just lists out names, like actors, screenwriters, whatnot. What ties this book together is Tarantino's descriptions and retelling of the memories he had as a kid. He takes the reader to the 70s, visiting iconic films while giving the backstories of actors, books, and how the screenplay came about. He talks also about different actors or directors who turned down the movie, and he talks about what it could have looked like if this guy had done Taxi Driver instead of Scorsese. It's really affectionately relatable, which is kind of... Like, I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like a typical... Normally, I would find those books, I think, kind of boring. Like, oh, it's just a book about films and Hollywoods. But Tarantino writes it in a really good way because I care about Tarantino. Like, he's a master at his craft. And so he talks about different things so you can kind of see his inspirations and what he comes from. Like I said with Joe, like the homage to the heroin scene, as well as in the Funhouse, he gives a story. Apparently, there's a character in it who feeds people to crocodiles, but the very opening is I'm Buck, and I like to, that sort of thing, which is he does in Kill Bill. Very interesting character. The movies that he talks about, in case anyone out there wants to read it, he talks about Bullet with Steve McQueen, Dirty Harry, Deliverance, The Getaway, The Outfit. He talks about Sisters, Taxi Driver, Rolling Thunder, Paradise Alley, Rocky and Rocky 2, Hardcore, The Funhouse. He really liked Rolling Thunder. That was the first one that he actually got to interview the director.
Okay.
And it's funny because he would look through the yellow pages and just find... I think Flynn is the director's name.
Okay.
And so he would just find every Flynn and just call him until he eventually got the right one. So he goes to his house and he interviews the guy, but he only brought one cassette tape. So the interview that he has was longer than an hour, so he just would flip it over and keep recording to appear professional, but he just like kept recording over what he had already recorded. He talks about the new Hollywood in the 70s. He talks about a film critic named Kevin Thomas, and he talks about the movie brats, which is so dubbed because of Michael Pye's book-length critical study of them. But he talks about like a club of directors, so Francis Ford Coppola, Peter Bogdanovich, Brian De Palma, Martin Scorsese, George Lucas, Spielberg, Paul Schrader, and John Milius. Overall, I really enjoyed this book, and if you like Hollywood in that sort of era, you would love this book.
I think I'm going to put it on my Christmas list so my parents get it, because, Christmas coming up.
That is true.
'Cause I did put some books on there, so if they buy them for me, I'll read them.
I really want to read his novelization of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because I hear that just adds more and gives it more depth. He's a very good writer.
Yeah, so one book that I might get is Stanley Kubrick's Archives. We'll get to Kubrick whenever you feel like it, because I love Kubrick.
Okay.
I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but I really do. Oh, and then the other one is Christopher Nolan's book. Yeah. Okay.
He has a book?
Yeah.
No kidding.
And I'll probably put in Cinema Speculation also, because I know my sister would get that for me, because she makes fun of me for liking Taratino so much, because when she went to college, there was this one class that she had to watch a bunch of movies. She was forced to watch Fury Road, and she hated it. And there was one guy in her class that said anything that wasn't a Tarantino movie was garbage, basically. I don't blame him too much, but I mean...
Tarantino will ruin you if you just watch that and nothing else.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't watch anything else.
I don't know. Like, all of his
You just
movies
need
are good.
feet.
Yeah.
What? Why would you say that?
All of his movies are so good, but it's definitely for a certain audience. His movies aren't for everyone.
Sure.
He said it in lots of interviews. Have you seen those clips? There's one where some like news interview thing, and this girl interviewing was like, "Why does it have to be so violent?" And he was like going on a whole thing, and he's like, "How about you shut up, Jan?" Like, it was. I'll have to show it to you.
Okay.
I say that a lot, but I don't show you anything
No.
after. But I'm dead serious. I have to show you some stuff when we're done filming.
Okay.
Because I would just do it right now, but that would not be...
That would take it away.
Yeah, it would take away for the audience. It's like gatekeeping. It's like sitting at a party, and then like someone shows another person a video and they're laughing about it, but you haven't seen it, so you don't know what's so funny.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like thinking like, should I like awkwardly laugh about it when you have no idea what it is, or just be silent? Yeah. That's like the master difficulty for being an introvert right there. It's like, can I see what you're showing?
No.
Yeah. They say no.
Go away.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. We talked about it a little bit before in episode 6.
Yeah. Season 6.
Season 6, Game of Thrones. Heard it's not good. I'm just gonna keep bringing it up just to spite you, I guess.
Nope was really good.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite of Jordan Peele's. I want him to release another movie, because if he's going to continue that track, like the exponential growth, I find it impressive that there's like a 3-year gap between them. Like, that's insane that he writes this and directs it and produces it.
Well, Get Out and Us have a 2-year gap.
Even better.
Yeah. It's crazy. And then 3 years.
He did really good in the...
And it's been 3 years since Nope and nothing. Hopefully something's announced next year. Hopefully.
The Twilight Zone Season 3 reboot.
I'm psyched for it, though?
What?
Iron Lung. I am so psyched for it. You know anything about it? Heard about it at all? Iron Lung?
Let me look it up real quick.
Because it's being made by a YouTuber, and he's doing everything.
Oh, yeah.
He basically is director, filmmaker,
and the actor.
Yeah, the main actor, the writer. He's everything. He still had a team for it, but like, yeah. I don't listen to his podcast, but my sister does. She loves Markiplier a lot.
2026.
Yeah. Letterboxd is guessing that's coming out next year. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it has a big theatrical run because I'm going to see this sucker on the biggest screen opening day.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
It's cool.
The trailer's out for it. You can watch it, and it's like
Do you think it'll
really
be good?
interesting. And I watched him playing the game. It's based off of a game, and the game is like terrifying, but it's also like the animation style from like the original Doom movies, so it like isn't good, but it's still like freaky.
Okay.
So I'm like, dude, this is a full budget movie. I'm psyched.
Yeah. Okay.
The plot of it, insane, absurd. I'm all for it.
Is horror your favorite genre?
No.
But you watch a...
I haven't seen a lot. I've just tried seeing like classics. I'm not, dude. I haven't seen like. There's people that are like, you haven't seen Faces of Death. You have to watch that. I'm not watching that.
Okay, I've never.
It's a
heard of it.
compilation of people dying, but it's fake, but it looks real, and there's like 7 of them. I'm not watching that. I don't care.
Face of Death?
Yeah, Faces of Death. Look it up. Yeah. I don't know what else. I mean, The Shining's a classic. You have to watch it because it isn't too terrifying. So it's like, just watch it, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I do have like a whole 10 movie collection of scary movies and stuff. It's not my favorite genre.
I was just asking.
I think, okay, when it comes to modern stuff though, because I mean Jordan Peele I love a lot, Zach Kreger I love, who did Weapons and Barbarian, both amazing.
Yep.
Ari Aster I think is interesting.
Okay.
I've seen Hereditary and Midsommar. I haven't seen his 2 others. I want to get around it too at some point. But like the old ones, like I watched the Friday the 13th movies.
All of them?
First 4.
Okay.
4th one's the best, surprisingly. Sequel's better. Nightmare on Elm Street, seen the first 4 of them. First one, classic, really good. 3rd one, surprisingly, really good also.
Okay.
But 2nd one, not worth it. 4th one makes the 3rd one terrible. So just don't watch the 4th one. What else?
Leave it at the 3rd one.
Yeah, just trilogy. I watched a remake of Friday the 13th, which is alright.
Okay.
Freddy vs. Jason, not good, but last half hour, cinema. So it's actually when they're fighting, so it's great. But the first hour is plot. Boo. Who cares about the plot for a stupid movie like this? I mean, The Thing, we watched it in theaters. I love. Tremors is kind of...
Tremors!
Have you seen Tremors?
Oh, yeah, Kevin Bacon?
Wait, you've seen
For
Tremors?
the first one?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
isn't there 7 of them now?
Yeah.
And it's just the old guy.
I've seen all of them, yeah.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I love Tremors.
Dude, okay, let's talk Tremors. Screw this. Screw this. We like barely even talked about Nope, but I don't care.
Bro,
dude, we talked about it
last
before.
time.
Yeah, we talked about it last episode.
Great movie. Go
wait,
watch Nope.
quick plug. If you want to hear us talk about more about Nope, last episode, I'll link in the description if I remember. I probably won't. Sorry. You can click on the channel. I don't care. You're an adult. You can do your own choices. Hopefully, if you're a child, why are you listening to us? Yeah.
Tremors.
So Tremors, dude. Because I was thinking about like, what if you watch it? Because I didn't know if you watched it, but you watched it, dude.
It's been years. It's been years, but I did watch them.
Dude, I watched it. They put all of them on Netflix, and I binged all of them. Oh man, have you only seen the first one?
Mm-mm.
How many have you seen?
I think I fell asleep during the 5th one, and that's all I remember about that one. I think that's the one with Africa, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yes, so I fell asleep. I remember the pit, though.
Okay.
But that's about it.
So you've seen the first 4 entirely?
Yes.
Okay. So
do I remember anything about them? No.
Yeah. First one, cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon.
Like, yeah, Kevin Bacon. There isn't any like trash in it. Like, it's just
It's an
weird
original.
stuff's going on. Let's blow up some mother humpers, as they say. Which, funny enough, they actually were saying mother effer. But they had to overdub it so then it could hit the PG-13
Of course.
rating. But they kept one of them in. Absolute cinema when he's Yeah.
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 I think I remember
Great
that
scene.
part.
Yeah, when they kill one of them and he just points to his face and says "F you." Great. Yeah.
What's that old guy's name? Not the old
the
guy.
one that's in all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
You don't remember his name?
I don't. Dude,
Fake
but him
fan.
and his wife, though, with a whole wall of guns, and then, like, the one
Oh,
breaks
yeah,
through
the
the wall,
whole-
and they fire him up. Oh, man. Great
Is it
times.
Bert?
I think it's Bert.
Bert.
Burt Reynolds?
Bert.
Wait. Hold up. No, Earl. Wait, hold up. Yeah,
Gummer.
Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, that's his character, but his name is Michael Gross. Yeah, he's in all the Tremors, and that's about it. He was in a movie
There's
called...
a television series?
Yeah, there is. There's a movie called 100 Million BC from '08. Dude, this looks terrible. Should we watch this?
I would rather watch
I'm going to see if
Velocipaster.
it pops up. Hold up. Yeah, beautiful.
Tremors.
Yeah.
Shrieker Island. Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I've seen all of them, dude.
Was that one good?
Wait, I'll
do you
a
want them to
quick-
do
I'll
another
a
one?
quick ranking of all of them.
Oh, all Tremors.
Tremors, give it 4.5 stars out of 5. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going through all of them because I love Tremors so much. Oh man.
That's okay.
Tremors 2 Aftershocks is a 2.9 on Letterboxd. I gave it 2.5.
Okay.
They bring back Earl. So, I mean, he's like the main character. But wait, no, yeah, they bring back Earl because he's in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and Bert, they're both in it, you know. And they kind of find a different type of breed of these things. I think this is the butt blasters. They give different names for them.
Oh.
Yeah, they give really stupid names for all of them. So, you know, and then the third one, Back to Perfection, they find a different breed of these things, and it's only Bert. This is the only one. This is the first of all of them that have Bert.
Yep.
And I think the third one has like a big explosion in it. That's basically all I remember. Terrible CGI.
Right.
Movie's not good. I gave it 2.5 as a 2.5 on Letterboxd. Tremors 4, we're not talking about it. As a 2.5 on Letterboxd, I gave it 1 star. It's terrible. If you're gonna binge watch all of them, skip it. It does not matter at all. It's Bert playing himself, but like in the bloodline of himself, like hundreds of years ago. Not worth it. It's just stupid. Tremors 5, they tried doing a whole different spin on. That's with Africa, as you said before. Has a 2.4 Letterboxd. I gave it 2.5. Dude, should we do a whole episode on all of them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't want to watch them all?
Not really.
Yeah, I totally get it. But Tremors 5, they do better CGI. Looks a lot better. And it's from 2015, so it's actual pretty good quality.
Okay.
And then the next one is A Cold Day in Hell, which is them in the winter.
Is that the best one?
No. Best one's the original, of course. But the best sequel is probably 5 or 6, I'd say. Yeah, again, Bert, he's in all of them. Classic. Has a 2.2, I gave it 2.5. Just literally the same thing, it's just in the winter. There's new spin on it. And then the last one, Shrieker Island, came out in 2020. Let me tell you, 2.4, 2.5 stars I gave it. You want me to spoil the ending?
They're not gonna make another one?
You're not going to make another one, you know why?
Did they kill Bert?
They kill Bert. He sacrifices himself. Very emotional. Not really. It was just whatever. But yeah, that's my...
I wonder how he felt. Was he like, finally I could be done with this?
He probably felt like Hugh Jackman keep bringing him back for Wolverine. He was probably like, finally I'm over. I mean, think about it. Tremors came out in 1990. And the last Tremors movie came out in 2020.
That's 30 years.
Like, buddy, what? Yeah.
What else did the actor do?
Not really anything. I think
Nothing else.
I
just
think
Tremors.
he was more on TV shows. His
He's like-
letterbox only says movies.
He's like, I'll die with this.
Yeah. It die with yeah. You want to talk about Nope at least a little bit for content? Dude, Tremors though, if you haven't seen OG Kevin Bacon 1990 Tremors, go for it. If you like Jaws, if you like those classic creature features, watch it. It's worth it. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to... Dude, I honestly might rewatch it this week.
That's...
I wanted to watch it with someone, but don't got no one to watch stuff with.
Womp womp.
Yeah, definitely a womp womp right there. Because I have it on Blu-ray.
All of them?
Just the first. I was thinking about buying all of them. There's a big collection that even had the TV show in it. I was like, should I buy it? And I'm like...
What is the TV show about? Is that any good?
I'm not watching it. Just... I'm not dealing with it, but... Yeah. Yeah, it's great. You want to talk about Nope at least a little bit, if you have any new thoughts?
Why does the shoe stand up?
Because it's a different... Not different. It's like... I don't know the word. But it's an odd thing, and you get obsessed with an odd thing, you keep it there, and like you're focusing on that. But it's like, should you be focusing on the shoe when a monkey just killed all of your co-stars, basically, besides one? But she dies later, sucked up in the thing. Yeah. But that scene, though, iconic. It's great. Definitely.
Why does the shoe stand up? That's not an answer.
I just gave you, I think, what the answer. Look it up. Why does the shoe stand up? Don't put Nope in it. Just straight up question.
I like Gordy. Gordy was the best character.
Yeah, until he killed people. And
It's
he wasn't even
a bad
Gordy.
miracle. Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character in Nope? Because at this point, I'm just assuming people have listened to our previous episode about me talking about Nope. Because that was like a long segment of us talking about it. And we just filmed that last week, so we don't really feel about talking about it again. So, sorry, but...
I like the tech guy.
Yeah.
He starts off as a
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah. But she left me for CW.
That was funny.
He just screams.
He just starts screaming. There's like, what?
Yeah.
What's with this guy?
He leaves and Sweet Dreams is playing, and then it goes out, and he's like, I'm stuck here now. Yeah. And then they all go to his crib because they're like, we're not going back to the house. So it's like a montage of them playing VR and stuff.
It's funny, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I like him. He was funny.
Yeah.
I like that he didn't die. He got sucked up, but he had a fence wrapped around him.
Which was going to hurt. Because I'm pretty sure it was barbed wire.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that hurt. Definitely.
I like how that was done, because I was like, he was tangled up in it, so he's like trying to pull it off, and you're like, go, pull it off, buddy, pull it off, and then it ends up actually saving him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really, really good. But I do like, with Jordan Peele films, there's almost like an aspect of it that you're like, I want more. Not necessarily with Get Out as much, but I feel like Us and Nope, you'd be like, well, you could almost make a sequel to them. Like, you'd be fine. Like, you could start another film about, well, they're all lined up holding hands. What's up with that? With the Nope, you could be like, oh, they're on Oprah and the alien comes back. Like, that would be a crazy
But also,
sequel.
What's the point of it?
Right.
Like,
I'm not saying I'm not saying he should.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's the
If.
potential there, and it's like the movie ends and you want more, and then you start.
If he ran out of ideas and he just lost his creative drive,
Yeah.
easily could make 3 sequels of every single one of his movies. But if he actually does that, I would be very disappointed.
He's too creative to do that.
Yeah, he's way too creative.
Keep making original content.
The actor that played the tech guy in Nope, that was like his first major role, I'd say. He was in a couple other stuff. He was in Dance Camp.
Not Velocipaster.
From 2016.
We gotta watch Velocipaster.
I'm never watching it.
Please.
Yeah, so he was in Nope, as we know. Then he was in Twisters from last year.
Okay. Did you like that?
Twisters was good. Honestly, doing a sequel, that it's kind of the same thing. 2 different companies with the same type of like dolly system of them shooting the stuff up in the tornado. They basically both have that thing.
Yeah.
They're both trying to do it. They're competing against themselves and Twisters. But just modern. It's like Glenn Powell, his whole group, they're YouTubers basically.
Yeah.
So they're just filming it and they're like, yeah, like yeah, it's a whole thing. But I think it was just fun. I still love Twister, classic. Love it a lot. But
Ain't
Twister's
no
was pretty good.
love in Oklahoma.
Dude, that song though,
It's a good song.
it's a good song. They used it right. And then this year he was in A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, which I have known nothing about.
It's a lot of bees.
A lot of B's, 3 B's. 3 B's are too many.
Big, bold.
But so nice to know that he's still relevant. He's doing his job in acting. I love to see what else he will be in the future because I think he did a really good job at being a loser turned hero in Nope. But at the same time, though, being an actor but playing the same role every single time, also known as The Rock, or who else? There's so many that are
A
just,
one-trick pony.
yeah. That's the one thing though that's like you do really good with this thing, and they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
I mean, that's the whole thing with Jim Carrey. Like, he was
Yeah.
known for impressions, and then one day he's like, I don't want to do impressions. I want people to remember me.
And now he's like kind of retired from acting. He's in the Sonic movies still, I think.
Third one, I think, is...
I thought you
It's
retired after the
over.
second one though, and then he's like,
Yeah,
you know
but
what? I'm gonna be back. For
There's
the
a
third."
funny short story where they're like, it has to be, I think he was like, it has to be written in gold, and so they like wrote the script out in like a gold type font sort of thing.
Yeah, I
And
like.
so he came back and he kills it. I
Yeah.
think the third one is
I think he should
so good.
keep to just doing Sonic or just small things every so often, just But also, I'm not him. I can't just be like, yo, keep acting.
Keep
you know?
acting.
Because I mean, he seems very peaceful. I think he is now getting religious in ways, and he's now like painting and just doing his own thing.
Art
which,
therapy,
yeah, I respect a lot.
which is a reference to Parasite.
Dude, okay. Don't think we've went a single episode not talking about Parasite.
Well, that's your fault because you're the one who showed it to me.
I don't regret it.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
why are you making a big deal out of it?
I make everything a big deal.
Jim Carrey.
Just have to see what's up with Jim Carrey.
I want to see the script, the gold ink script. I want to know if I'm just making that up.
What if you are? What if like your imaginary friend told you? Speaking of that, when are we getting
Yes,
Carrey on?
a script written in gold ink by angels was something Carrey asked for before confirming his return in Sonic 3. Yeah. Dude, it's...
His requests every year are just gonna be even more insane. Like Sonic 4, he's like,
He prints it out in 24 karat ink, so it's worth about $100,000, bro.
dude.
I did not make this up.
Sonic 3, the script in gold is over 100K. That's insane. Sonic 3. Not even like an amazing movie, but just Sonic 3.
Jim Carrey is retiring and will only come back if the movie is written in golden ink with a perfect script. And that's what Sonic 3 was. Bro, Sonic 3 was so funny. He plays
Himself and his grandfather?
his
dad?
grandfather.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Not really.
Did you watch it?
I saw it in the theater.
So did I.
Dude, I was there for Shadow.
Yes, Keanu Reeves.
The Eggman duo, I did not like.
You didn't like the dancing?
I did not like. No.
I love the dancing scene, and I love when they're
we
doing
talked
the
about this before.
montage.
If it
Of
okay,
him
it was
being
it was a
father.
heist scene. They were doing the whole going through like the laser lines, whatever. If you're going to do that, you pay homage to Ocean's 12 because that's the greatest scene ever. Yes, it is.
Okay, that's fair, but Sonic 3 was amazing, and we should do an episode about Sonic because I want to rewatch those.
I don't.
Dude, we should go watch the fourth one. We'll have to do an episode on the fourth one.
Okay, that's fair. When the fourth one comes, we'll do an episode about all of them.
Did you see the end credits scene for Sonic 3? And I realize I sound like...
Yeah, because it
a
introduces
kid.
a lot more characters.
Yeah, you got
Dude, well,
Metal
okay.
Sonic, you
Okay.
got Amy.
The Sonic,
Dude, that was hype.
I will say though,
that was hype.
I'm really hyped to see what they do with the Sonic movies because everyone they're just introducing
It's
so many things.
banger after
Yeah,
banger, bro.
Off the bat, Sonic and Tails, boom, amazing. Second one, you bring Knuckles in there, dude. This is great. And then the third one, you get freaking Shadow.
Yep.
The GOAT. And what was the end credit scene? Did it introduce Robot Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
Metal Sonic
pink
and
one.
Amy.
I don't know their character's name.
That pink one?
That pink one.
Bro. I used to play, I had a...
Yeah, you used to play as her, but she's a baddie. That's why.
She wasn't even in the original games. I used to play, I got at Walmart, the Sonic Complete Collection, and I had that for my DS as a kid. And so I'd play through all those games.
Don't blame me. That sounds great.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. There's some of them you could play through. You could play through Sonic 2 as Knuckles,
Okay.
and he glides, and you just punch and stuff.
Another thing I'm really hyped for, the Mario movies.
Okay, yeah, Mario
Dude,
Galaxy.
Super Mario, that movie was such a good just kids movie. It had so many just cool elements. It was like,
I didn't see it.
you didn't see it?
I like that it has Charlie Day in it, though.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Nah, I have no idea.
He voices Luigi,
Oh.
and he's like one of the main characters in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's
But
hilarious.
There's so many cool moments. There's like a little Rainbow Road race in it
Yeah.
at one point. Jack Black plays Bowser.
Mhm.
He sings Peach's iconic song.
Okay.
When I saw that in the theater, me and my buddy were like, "What is this movie?" But the more I
Not
thought
as good
about
as
it,
Chicken Jockey.
better than Chicken Jockey.
I was at Walmart yesterday, and they had a poster of Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, they still do.
I think you should get
When
it.
were you at Walmart?
Last night.
Dude, I was there yesterday too.
I went at like 7.
Yeah, I wasn't. Wait, I was there at like 8, bro. Sad times.
Just missed each other.
Yeah, we could have went to the movie aisle together and pointed out bangers.
Oh, I've seen this.
Dude, I was staring at the Steelbook selection too long. They have the Back to the Futures there,
Ooh.
which I really want.
You don't already have those?
They're already out of stock.
No kidding.
They only have one of the third. I'm not doing that. I only want the first two.
I love the
I have the
third
first one on VHS.
Bro, what are you talking about? The third one's way better than the second one.
Rage bait.
No, dude. The third one's
Rage
great.
Bait, dude. Rage
The third
bait.
one's great. What
Rage
did you
bait.
not like about
Dude,
the third
okay,
one?
okay. First off.
The Cowboys, trains. I love trains. You don't like trains?
Okay, you're a little autistic, aren't you?
Whoa. Don't be throwing those
So
words
first off,
around. Yes.
I haven't seen the third Back to the Future. I've barely seen the second Back to the Future. And I've seen the first Back to the Future years ago. So I'm like, I just want the first two because people said the first two. I honestly think the first Back to the Future, or just the whole trilogy, is overrated. Yeah, I know. Sue me. But I want to change my mind about it. They have the whole trilogy there for like $15 at Walmart, but it's on DVD. I want it on Blu-ray, so I'm picky. When I see it on Blu-ray somewhere that's fairly cheap, I'll get the whole thing. I'll watch all
Back
of
to
them.
the Future, and then we'll talk.
Dude, I think the third one made it fall off, but also I haven't seen it. So like,
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, dude, I have opinions on so many things, but I've never seen
That's
done
okay.
like yeah.
You know, that's okay. You know, you just gotta watch it, and then you'll apologize.
You know, I won't apologize. Second one's still better than the third. I don't care. I'll die on the hill if I never even see it.
Okay.
You think the second one's the worst one?
Yeah.
But why? Dude, he's like on the floating skateboard,
Watch them,
hoverboard
and then we'll
thing.
talk about it.
No.
I'm not talking about it now.
Why?
Because you're being disrespectful.
Not being
You're saying the
disrespectful.
third one's the worst.
That's not disrespectful.
Yes, it is, and you
that's
haven't even
base.
seen it.
I know I'm right, dude. As long as you say whatever the right opinion is, you don't have to actually have seen it, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Like, you could have not seen any of the Jordan Peele movies. You could say Get Out, you think is the best one. Valid. I'll leave it go. You could not have seen any Tarantino movie. You could say really any of them is your favorite, and then valid. Yeah.
That is true.
Just how it is.
Which one has the most feet?
Death Proof. I counted.
And you've watched all of them?
Yep. Death Proof.
Except True Romance. But that's not a
Yeah, it's
Tarantino
not.
film.
Yeah.
Death Proof has the most feet?
First shot of the movie.
Right, well that's, even I know that.
Yeah.
Why
Iconic.
is Tarantino like?
Kurt Russell's in it, and he like licks a girl's foot at some point in it too. Really good stuff. Really cool.
Tarantino.
Honestly, Death Proof is probably his worst movie, but still has some fun moments. The entire last half of the movie is great, and that's about it. The whole first half is just like, what is this? And then Kurt Russell. Yeah. I love Kurt Russell. You like Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
Sorry, I'm just looking at.
What do you look up? Just Tarantino feet or something?
Yeah, I'm also looking at his. He likes anime.
What?
I think.
Plot twist.
Why would he not like anime? Even Jordan Peele was like the alien from Nope when it becomes like a mecha type thing. Even that was inspired by Evangelion. What's that one? The Angel. Frick. What's that called? You know what I'm talking about? That anime.
Yeah. Someone is calling me. Should I just answer it on speaker and just be like, "You're on the podcast live"? No, I'm not doing that. I'll just wait for the voicemail because, yeah. It honestly might be someone I know. Dude, that'd be.
He likes Cowboy Bebop. Of course.
Cowboy Bebop.
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 He likes. Ooh, he likes Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Who doesn't? Have you watched that one? Oh,
Edge Runners? Yeah.
Does he like... Whoa, is he a JoJo fan? What does he say about Game of Thrones? What if Game of Thrones was directed by Tarantino? It would just
there
be
wouldn't
feet.
be any nudity. It would just be feet.
It would just be feet.
It'd just be feet. Wait, have you looked up if Tarantino has seen Game of Thrones? Because I want to know what he has seen about it.
He doesn't seem to care much for it. But again, I don't trust Google anymore because their AI is not good.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It just pops stuff up. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Great song. Metallica.
Do 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 do.
Should I just mic myself up?
Do.
Just play the terrible intro. On electric, not even plugged in.
This has been the Green Room Podcast.
Yeah, you just ready? Yeah.
Absolute cinema.
Dude, this is so cringe. Calling it a day?